أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير. So, as yesterday we were talking about something about Arabic grammar, right? The Nahw. And while discussing the Nahw, we knew that the Arabic word is consisting of how many types of word are there in Arabic? You can respond with me, no problem. You can open your microphone and can respond with me. Because most of you didn't send your homework, so I don't know if you got that or not. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So how many types of word there in Arabic?
Three.
What are those?
Isim, Fa'al, and Harf.
Ism, Fa'al, and Harf. Right. So what's an Harf?
Harf is nothing but a preposition which is come after a word and make a meaning.
Which doesn't really make sense if it doesn't have any word after it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you give me an example of that?
Like I'm at class, so at is a harf there.
Yes. So at doesn't really make sense by itself if you don't say the class afterward it, right? So at is an Harf. And what is a Fa'al?
Fa'al is basically an action word.
Action word that?
Like reading, writing.
Yes. Action word that's stuck in time. So brother Asad has given me the his homework, and where he write down the ism's name and harf name very well, but he didn't write down the fa'al's name well, because the fa'al he write to learn to read. To learn to read is basically an idea, right? To learn to read, those are ideas. But when you say it in a sentence like he is reading or he will read, those things when a action word that's stuck in time, then it's called fa'al in Arabic. We're gonna learn more about fa'al when we study the fa'al itself, inshallah. And right now we are discussing about the ism, right? What is an ism? What is an ism?
Like any.
It's like a super noun.
It's like a supernoun. Perfect answer. Supernoun. It's like noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, and more. So many things could be an ism, right? So if I say car, what is this? Car is an ism, fi'l, or harf?
Ism.
Ism. So car is an ism. So how many properties does an ism have? Four. What are those?
Status, number, gender,
And
type.
type. Status, number, gender, and type. I'm hearing echo. Someone might have using.
I'm in my car.
Okay. So can you mute yourself? Okay, thank you. So we are discussing about the ism, and car is an ism, and we can see the car has four uh, wheels, right? So like car, the ism has four properties also. What does it mean that an ism has four properties? That means if we want to study an ism, then we have to know four things about that ism. Every ism. Doesn't matter which ism you are talking about. You are talking about a car, you are talking about a house, you are talking about Muhammad, you are talking about any ism, you name it. And all ism has those four properties, and we have to know very well what are those four properties of that ism. So as we know, the first properties of ism is status, right? Status, then number, then gender, and then type. And we're going to discuss one at a time, inshallah. So today we're going to start with status. Okay, so what is a status? uh, Status is
Mr. Dharmama.
Walaikum assalam.
Well, this is Zarif. This is Zarif.
Yeah, I got that, Zarif. Okay. So status. We're gonna talk about the status today, inshallah. Status is something we all know about. That a word, a ism, plays a role in a sentence, right? Every word plays a role in a sentence, and the role it plays in a sentence, it's called its status. It a bit technical, and status is the most hard part of the ism study. If you know status well, then you can know Arabic well, and this is the most difficult subject in Arabic grammar. Inshallah, we're gonna discuss it in a way that it will be easy for all of you to understand, inshallah. So what does it mean that an ism plays a role in a sentence? If I tell you like three sentences, right? That I eat rice. Okay, let me write it down for you. Okay, so here I write three sentences, right? You can see here I write I eat rice. Okay, I eat rice. So you can understand I is an ism, right? And it is the act itself, eating. So it's the fa'al, and rice is another ism, right? And here you can understand the pen is an ism, and this is an ism also, and is the fa'al here, and my is an ism too. Here you can see someone is an ism, helped is the fa'al, and me is another ism. So if you look at the word, three word over here, I, my, and me, who it's talking about? All of these three words is talking about me, right? If you imagine a person behind it, you can see my face over there, right?
What
But
is an isam?
what is an ism? Then you have to go back to our first class. An ism can be a name. An ism can be a person, place, thing, adjective, adverb, and more. So many things can be an ism. Okay, so here
Okay.
I, my, and me. All of these three words referring to me, right? But here I plays a different role in this word. Here I is the doer of this act, right? I is the one who is eating rice. Here someone is helping me. So I am not the doer in this sentence. I am just someone. Here someone is the doer, right? You can understand this. So I, my, and me plays three different role in three different sentences. Though is the same ism, though is the same person is talking about, but it is playing a different role in the sentence. And the role played by ism in a sentence is called its status. So do you understand what is the status is? talk. So a status,
Is doer.
yes. So a status is something that the role played by a ism in a sentence is called its status. Okay. Okay. If I give example, it's gonna be more clear, inshallah. Right now, just know that there are three type of status. The role played by an ism can be three. Okay, either it's rafa or nasab or jar. Say with me, there are three type of status: rafa, nasab, and jar.
Rafa, Nasab, Jar.
Rafa, nasab, and jar.
Rafa, Nasab, and Jar.
Yes, rafa, nasab, and jar. Got it?
Nasab, Jar.
So how many type of status are there in a word can have? How many type of status?
Three.
Three.
Rafa, nasab, and jar, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's a rafa? A rafa is the doer of the. I am still hearing the echo. Okay. So rafa is the doer of the sentence. You can understand in a sentence there is always a doer, right? If I say I drove the car, who is doing the act? I. If I say Kareem helped me, who is the doer of the helping? Kareem, right? If I say the sky is blue, who is being blue? The sky. So the status of sky, Kareem, or me in those sentences are rafa. You understand rafa? What is the rafa? When I give example, it will be more clear, inshallah. And then come the nasab. Nasab is something, every sentence there is something some details in the sentence, right? And those details are in nasab status. Okay. And jar is simply, remember, if in any sentence something comes after of, this after of part is jar status. So we got rafa, nasab, and jar. Rafa is the doer, nasab is the details, and jar is basically after of. Let's see a example, then it's gonna be more clear, inshallah. So you can see Zainab ate ice cream, right? Zainab ate ice cream. There are three words: Zainab ate ice cream. So can anyone tell me what is the Zainab? Is it a word wise? Either it's an ism, fa'il, or a harf? Ism. Great. Zainab is an ism. What is ate?
Isam.
No. Ate is an fa'il. It is an action word that's stuck in past, so it's an fa'il. And what is ice cream?
Ice cream SM.
Ice cream is another ism. ফয়জুল্লাহ ভাই, সরি আমি আপনাকে মিউট করতেছি বারবার, কারণ আপনার ওই যে ওইখান থেকে ইকো আসতেছে। বাকিরা কথা বলতে পারেন। ফয়জুল্লাহ ভাই, সরি, আপনি একটু চুপ থাকতে হবে আর কি। আই এম সরি। ওকে, সো Zainab is an ism, ate is an fa'il, and ice cream is another ism. So Zainab in this sentence, what role the Zainab is playing? Can anyone tell me?
Rafa,
Yes, Rafa, very good. Who is that?
Asad.
Asad, very good, man. Zainab is playing the role of a doer, right? So role of a doer, its status will be Rafa. You understand? All of you understand, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is the rule of ice cream over here?
Nasab.
Nasab, yes. Ice cream is a nasab because ice cream is the details of this act. The eating is the act, right? And Zainab is the doer of the act. So Zainab is in Rafa status. And ice cream is the details of the eating act. So ice cream is in nasab status. You got this?
Yes.
Okay. So now comes the second example. Ahmed become jealous. So Ahmed is an ism, right? What is become? Ism, fail or harf?
Fail.
Fail. And what is jealous?
Isam.
Ism, yes, it's an idea. Jealousy is an idea. So jealousy is also an ism. So Ahmed, what role Ahmed is playing in this sentence?
Rafa.
Rafa. And what is the jealous in this sentence?
Nasab.
Nasab. So far you understand the Rafa and Nasab part, right? Now look at this sentence. The sky is blue. Okay. So is the verb over here. So is the fail. You can think of right now. You can think is a fail. What is the sky is?
Rafa.
Rafa and ism in Rafa status. Yes. What is the blue is here?
Nasab.
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 You got this right? Inshallah. So
Yes.
moving forward, look at this this complex sentence. He drink juice outside yesterday quickly. So how many words you can see over here, right? Let me mark it out for you. So he. What is he in this sentence? Ism, fail or harf?
Rafa.
Rafa.
Is an ism that is in Rafa status because he is doing the act of doing drinking. Which one is the fail in this sentence?
Drank.
So drank is my fail, right? So we don't have to worry about the drank right now. What is juice doing here?
Ism Nasab.
It's an ism in nasab status. What is outside doing here?
That's a Nasab.
That's another nasab, right? What is yesterday doing here?
Nasab.
It's another details of the same sentence, right? What is quickly doing here?
Nasab.
Nasab, right? Quickly is another nasab over here. So we can find one rafa in a sentence, but we can find different many nasab, many details in one sentence. Like drink is just one act, and for this one act we are finding 1, 2, 3, and 4 nasab. And each time, if it has to be a nasab, it has to answer some question about the act. Like if I want to ask the question that what did he drink, then the answer comes juice. So juice is the details of this sentence. If I ask where did he drink the juice, outside. So outside is in details. If I ask when did he drink the juice, you say yesterday. So yesterday is another details. If I ask how did he drink the juice, you say quickly. So quickly is another details. You understand? So for being a word nasab, we have to have some question that is answered by those words. You got this part?
Yes.
Okay. So now we can move forward. So we understand what is rafa, what is nasab. Let's find out what is jar. Here you can see a fragment. It's not a full sentence. Car of Yasin, right? The car is an ism. You can understand that, right? The car is an ism. What is Yasin here? It's also an ism, right? You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So car is an ism, Yasin is an ism.
Yes.
But the Yasin, the word Yasin comes after of. See? So what would be the status of the ism Yasin?
Jar.
Jar. That's great. And what is the car over here?
Nasab.
It could be, or it could be anything. But the point is, Yasin is jar status, no doubt about it, because it's come after off. Okay.
Would off be harf al jar or something?
Yes, off is an harf.
Okay.
Off is an harf. In English, off can come different way. Fahim's house, right? Fahim's house. What is another way of saying this? Fahim's house. House of Fahim, right?
Yes.
So what's the Fahim? What is the status of the Fahim in this sentence?
Jar.
Jar. That's great. Jar. Fahim is jar in this sentence. Then look, my pen, right? My pen. What is another way of saying my pen?
Pen of mine.
Pen of mine. Then pen of mine. So what is the rule of, what is the status of mine in this sentence?
Jar.
Jar. So in English, jar can come three ways, either like car off, yes, in direct off, or Fahim's house like an apostrophe s, or just simply without anything, my, his, ours, like this. Okay. So now you understand the rafa, nasab, and jar in English, right?
Yes.
So how we'll understand that in Arabic? Okay, let's do two more examples, then we will move forward to our Arabic way how to understand this. I want you to understand the concept of rafa, nasab, and jar. What is rafa? What is nasab? And what is jar? Then the Arabic become very easy for you. You can see there the teachers helped the student, right? The teacher helped the student. Here, what is the role of the teacher? What is the status of the teacher?
Rafa.
Teacher is rafa. Help is the fa'il over here, right? And the students are, what is the role of the student? What is the status of the student?
Nasab.
Jar.
Nasab. No. It's not jar. It's not come after off, so it's not a jar. It's nasab. And here, the students help the teacher. What is the role of the student? What is the status of the student?
Rafa.
Rafa. And what is the teacher doing over here?
Nasab.
Nasab. So in English, it's kind of straightforward and it's always the same. The doer always comes first, then comes the action, and then come the details, right? Here also, the doer comes first, then the action, and then the details, right? But in Arabic, it can come any way, shape, or form. In Arabic, we have to find which one is rafa, which one is nasab, and which one is jar, just by seeing the ending of the word. Okay, by seeing the ending of the word. In Arabic, let me tell you the one important thing in Arabic. In Arabic, the word beginning doesn't change. The ending of a word is always changed depending on its status. Are you clear? The ending of the word, the beginning part never change. In any word, the beginning part never change. What change is the ending part. Always we have to look. If you want to know what status in a ism is in a sentence, we have to look for the ending. Okay, so let me teach you three words. Saada. Saada is a fa'il in Arabic. Trust me, I will tell you which one is ism, which one is fa'il right now. So trust me. Saada is a fa'il, and Saada means helped. What does Saada means?
Helped.
Saada means help. Okay, and Mudarris Mudarris, this word over here, is teacher. Okay? And tulab is student. So Saada means,
Helped.
Mudarris means,
Teacher.
and tulab means
Student.
student. Okay, now we're gonna discuss about 6 different sentences, and you have to tell me which one is helping which one. Okay, so what you have to look is the ending of a word. If you see in a word, let me write it down for you so it's gonna be easy for you to remember. If you see end of a word, u sound or una sound, okay, then it's rafa or doer. Okay, if you see in any word e or ina sound, okay, so we have to hear, then it's nasab or details. Got it? So what we have to look, we have to hear the word and what its sound ends. Okay, so mudarrisuna, what ending you are hearing?
Una.
Una. And tulaba,
Aba.
sorry, it's sorry, my mistake, it's just remember one for now on, u or una. If you hear u or una, that means this is the doer for now on. So saada mudarrisuna tullaba, so who is helping who?
Mudarrisuna.
Mudarrisuna, what is the mudarris mean?
Teacher.
So
Help.
who is helping who? And saada means in past tense, helped. So translate this one.
Teacher helping student.
Teacher helped the student.
Help. Yeah. Help.
Past. Okay, so now come the second one. Saada mudarrisina tullabu. What in which
And
one
is
has u or una ending?
there is no una.
What about u?
Who is tulabu.
Tullabu, yes, perfect. Tullabu has the u ending. Tullabu has the u ending. You got it? Tullabu has the u ending. So who is helping who?
So students helping teacher.
Student helped in the past
Help
tense.
teacher. Yeah.
Teacher. Okay. So next one. Saada tullabu mudarrisina. Who is helping who?
Student.
Student help the teacher, right?
Right.
Okay. So next, moving forward, Saada tullaba mudarrisuna. What ending you can hear or identify?
Teacher. Una.
The teacher helped the student.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving forward, al mudarrisina saada tullabu.
Tulabu.
Tullabu. So who is helping who?
Student helped teacher.
Teacher. And another one, tullaba saada mudarrisuna.
Una.
Una. You can hear the una ending, right?
Yeah.
So if I mark all those, let me check. Here this one is the doer, 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 and here this one is the doer, right? So all these 6 sentences, see here the doer comes immediately after the fail, immediately after the action. Here the doer comes at the end. Here the doer comes in the middle. Here the doer comes at the end. Here the doer comes at the end. Here the doer comes in the end. You can see the doer is shifting his position. But in English, it doesn't happen like this way, right? In English, the doer always has to come first, and then the action, and then the details, right? But in Arabic, it can move their places. So now you can find the doer in the Arabic sentences, right? If you see a word has u or una ending, then in this sentence, This is the doer. You got it?
So in Arabic, just like if there's a dhamma, then or a noon with a fatha, then that's a rafa.
You have to hear the sound or the ending in a sentence. It's very important to hear it or to understand how it sounds ends. Okay, we have to always look toward the end of a word. Okay, inshallah I will teach you more how to do it in today's class, inshallah. And today's class is all about how to recognize the status, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, so if you say some common example here, there are 3 sentences over here that we all know. Allahu Samad, right? Then Fattakullaha, right? Then you can say Narullahi Muqada, right? There is 3 sentences, and look at the word Allah in 3 sentences. Here, Allahu, here, Allaha, and here, Allahi, right? It's the same word. But the same word plays different role in this sentence, and that's why its ending change in this sentence. When you say a word end with u sound, when a ism, specifically when a ism end with u sound, then it's our rafa. Okay. Then when you hear a ism end in a sound, then it's our nasab. Okay. And when you see an ism is ending in e sound, then it's our jar.
Jar.
Okay, got it?
Yes.
Now tell me another 3 sentences that we all know. Muhammadur Rasulullahi. Okay, Ati Muhammadanil wasila. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin. Okay, now tell me in first sentences, what is the Muhammad's status?
Muhammadu.
Rafa.
Rafa. In second sentence,
Muhammadan.
yes,
It's nasab.
that's nasab. It could be da or dan. It could be like with one fatha or tanween. It both mean the same. Okay, a or an is both same. Okay, Muhammadun, then Muhammadan, and then. So in last sentence, what is the rule of Muhammad? What is the status of Muhammad?
Jar.
Jar. See, in Arabic, it's more easier. You just have to know the ending of a word, and then you can understand which one is what. Okay, got it? Now come, this is probably the last part we're gonna share. Actually, a whole chart we have to memorize, inshallah. And this is the most important chart in Arabic grammar. What you are learning. How many properties of an ism?
4.
4 properties. What are those?
Status, number, gender, type.
Status, number, gender, and type, right?
Yes.
And how many types of status are there in Arabic?
3.
3. What are those?
Rafa, Nasab, Jar.
Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. Okay. So this chart, if you memorize this chart, it will help you in 3 of these properties you will learn only by this chart. I told you in the beginning of our class that this class is different from all other grammar book available or other class, because this class is kind of mathematical. What my teacher did is he made the method of compiling all the rule. That's why you don't have to learn all those rule. If you memorize this one chart, then it will help you. You will just save from memorizing all those law, all those rules and regulation. Just memorize this chart, and all status, number, and gender will be clear to you. And along with this, Rafa, Nasab, Jar will be clear to you, inshallah. So are we ready for this class?
Brother, just a question.
Yes.
Will we be able to look back on this lecture afterwards?
Yes, it's recorded and it will be published on the group description. There is a link, class resource link. You can got the class recording over there too.
Okay, jazakallah khair.
Okay.
Send the folder. Share the folder of the class. So all of the recording in the class will be, everybody can go into and learn from there also as well.
Yes, the class folder will be there, inshallah. Will be published over there. Okay. So we can start, right? This chart is called the Muslim chart. Okay, so as this chart is called Muslim chart, we're gonna learn about this chart. First, look at the structure of this chart, okay? And this is the Muslim chart for masculine, okay? We know there is 4 properties: status, number, gender, and type. By gender, there is in Arabic, it's only masculine or feminine. So you can see in this chart, there is Rafa, Nasab, and Jar, right? So and this is masculine over here. So this chart is for masculine, and this chart shows you what is the rafa of a word, what is the nasab of a word, and what is the jar of a word. Okay, and also I told you that in the 4 properties there is also number, right? Status. So status is here, rafa, nasab, jar, and number. In Arabic, in all languages, there are 2 types of number, either singular or plural, right? Singular is 1 and plural is more than 1, right? But in Arabic, there is a middle ground over here. There is a dual. For 2, they use dual. So for 1, they use singular. For 2, they use dual. And for more than 2, they use plural. Okay? You got the basic concept?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So normally in every Arabic ism, this is the pattern of the ism. Okay, this is the normal state of an ism. An ism in Arabic has end with tanween, double pesh, fatha, sorry, dhamma, double dhamma, tanween dhamma, and it's supposed to end like this: Muslimun. Say with me, Muslimun.
Muslimun.
So if a word ends like this, Muslimun, Munafikun, Mushrikun, you hear the last noon sound?
Yes.
Then this word is singular, masculine, and rafa. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Then if it's end with Musliman, the an sound or the a sound, okay? Musliman. Then it's singular, masculine, and nasab. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Then if it's end with Muslimin, okay, Muslimin, you can see the and sound is Muslim, right? Then it's singular, masculine, and jar. Got it?
Yeah.
So say with me: Muslimun,
Muslimun.
Muslimun.
Musliman,
Muslimun.
Muslimin,
Muslimin.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin,
Muslimun. Musliman.
Musliman.
Muslimin.
Muslimin.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin.
Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin.
Okay, so now you know how to change the status of a singular ism, singular masculine ism. If I say you kalamun, right? Pen, kalamun. So kalamun is rafa, right? Kalamun.
Yeah.
What would be the nasab?
Kalaman.
Kalaman. What will be the jar?
Kalamin.
Lamin.
Kalamin. Got it. So Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Kalamun, kalaman, kalamin. Right? So memorize this in same order what I am teaching you. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin.
This is for singularism. Okay. Now come dualism. Means 2. It's say Muslimani. Muslimani. Say with me, Muslimani.
Musliman.
Muslimani.
So Muslimani.
Musliman.
Muslimani.
Muslimani is dual and Rafa. Okay? So it's one Muslim in Rafa state. This is two Muslim in Rafa state. Okay?
It means two people.
Yes, two people. It's talking about two Muslim people. They are doing something. Rafa. They are the doer. Muslimani. Okay?
Okay.
Then the Nasab version of is Muslimaini. Say with me.
Muslimaini.
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 And the jar is also look the same. You can differentiate it by the context. We'll discuss about that later. But just memorize this right now. Muslimani,
Muslimani.
Muslimaini,
Muslimaini.
Muslimaini,
Muslimaini.
Muslimani,
Muslimani.
Muslimaini,
Muslimaini.
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 Okay, so from the beginning, Muslimun,
Muslimun.
Musliman,
Musliman.
Muslimin,
Muslimin.
Muslimani,
Musliman.
Muslimaini,
Muslimaini.
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 This order, the order, I'm hearing only 2 or 3 people are saying this. I don't know what about the rest of the people. They're not saying it. And this is the most important. I have so many people I know, they didn't memorize this, and in the future they study so many far, but they didn't understand the concept here. Okay, and without this concept you cannot move forward, my brother and sister. It's very important. That's why I'm telling you this is the most important chart in Arabic Nahw study and Arabic Ism study. So please say with me, Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin,
Muslimun.
Musliman.
Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini.
Muslimaini.
And memorize this in the same order I'm teaching you now. Okay, the plural would be Muslimuna,
Muslimuna.
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 So Muslimuna is 3 or more Muslim people are doing something in Rafa status. Okay,
Okay.
Muslimuna.
Muslimuna.
And the Nasab and Jar is the same, Muslimina, Muslimina.
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 Okay, so Muslimuna is Rafa plural masculine. Muslimuna. Say with me, Muslimuna.
Muslimuna.
And Nasab is Muslimina.
Muslimina.
And Jar is Muslimina.
Muslimina.
Okay. So from the beginning to the end, say it in one shot. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina.
Yes, repeat it 5 times. Everybody.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin.
Muslimin.
Muslimani,
Muslimani, Muslimin.
Muslimin.
Muslimun, Muslimun, Muslimin.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina.
Okay, if you know this chart by heart, then you can just look at one word. If the word is masculine, if you look at this one word, then you can immediately can say if the word is singular, if the word is dual, if the word is plural, if the word is rafa, if the word is nasab, if the word is jar, and even you can tell if the word is masculine or not. Okay. So this chart is very important. You can understand 3 vital properties of ism: status, number, and gender, only by memorizing this chart. And there is a feminine version of this chart too, which you have to memorize also. Okay, so this chart is both make one chart actually. So if I give you any word, and you can also change it to dual, you can also change it to plural, you can also change it to rafa, nasab, or jar. Like if I say munafik, okay?
Munafiku.
Munafikun.
Munafikan.
Munafikun, munafikan, munafikin. Then munafikani, munafikaini,
Munafikain.
munafikaini,
Ne.
munafikuna, munafikina, munafikina.
Munafikina.
Got it?
Yes.
So memorize this chart. Say it 5 times. If you wanna say it louder, say it out loud. Those whose mouth speaker is off, they can just say it. Say it. Oh, I don't know where you are. If you are outside or inside your house, everyone says you are crazy. It's okay, but you have to memorize this one. Muslimun, Musliman,
Muslimun, Musliman,
Muslimin.
Muslimani,
Muslimani, Muslimuna, Muslimina,
Muslimin.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimai,
Muslimun,
Musliman,
Musliman,
Muslimaini,
Muslimin.
Muslimuna,
Muslimani, Muslimaini.
Muslimun, Musliman,
Muslimuna, Muslimin.
Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimuna.
and whatever order you are reading, whatever order you are memorizing, memorize this whole chart in the same order I'm teaching you, and make it a visual memory in your eyes. If I say you like munafikuna, then you have to hit which box it's in. So which box is in munafikuna?
Plural.
Plural and
Rafa.
plural rafa. That's perfect. That's what I want from you guys. If I say kafirina,
Plural jar.
Rina.
plural nasab or jar? It could be
Plural
nasab, right?
Nasab.
Or jar.
Nasar or jar.
Nasab or jar.
Got it?
Yes.
If I say qalbun,
Also Rafa singular.
Singular.
rafa singular. Perfect. If I say Muhammadun,
Rafa singular.
rafa singular. Yes. If I say what I don't know. So you guys are good. If I say like kitabani,
Dual
Rafa.
Nasar or jar.
dual rafa, katabani.
Bani.
Okay,
Yeah.
dual rafa. You understand? Do you want let us practice few words? Okay, an-nasi. And it could be sometime it is if there is an al in between in front of a word, right? Al and tanveen doesn't comes together. It can never come together. Al means the, and tanveen means a or n. So a and the doesn't come together. You cannot say the a apple. You cannot say like this, right? Either it's the apple or an apple. You cannot mix those together. So whenever you see al, they're never gonna be tanveen. So it's drop off tanveen and it's become just one. Either it's nasin, but because of al, the one harkat is gone. So an nasi, it's rafa nasab or jar.
It's
Rafa.
Not it's rafa, it's jar. Nasi,
Oh, sorry.
it's jar, right? Oh, you don't have to say sorry. Okay. Nafsun.
Rafa.
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 Okay, very good. Rafa singular. Perfect. That's what I want from you guys. Kitabi. Al-Kitabi.
Jar.
Rafa.
It's jar.
Jar.
Because of al, there is no tanveen here. It's kitabin. It's just kitabi. Okay. Okay.
So wait, would that be?
Sorry.
Would that be jar singular or dual?
Jar singular. Kitabi.
Kitabi. Okay.
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 Ma kisina.
Dual nasab and jar.
Not dual.
No, it's plural.
Yeah, it's plural. It's plural nasab or jar. Got it? Okay. Yuwazan.
Plural.
No.
Singular nasab.
Singular nasab. Singular nasab. Perfect. And wahidatin.
That's dual Rafa.
No,
Jar.
that's a jar. This is singular jar.
Singular.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you understand the chart, right? Muslimun, stay with me. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini.
Muslimani,
Muslimun.
Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina.
Perfect. And now moving on, this is the last thing I want to share with you today because I know we are running out of time, and I know we started late 5 minutes, so I don't know. Muslim feminine chart. This chart is also look the same. Okay, it's a typo. It's supposed to be feminine. Okay,
Okay.
I will change it. So it's feminine. Okay, it's for feminine.
Okay.
So feminine chart is also look the same. Feminine, rafa, nasab, and jar, and singular, dual, and plural. Okay. And if you in Arabic, if you want to make any masculine name feminine like Muslim, you just add a ta marbuta at the end. Okay. This ta, this gulta, the round ta is called tamarbuta. Okay. And tamarbuta is a sign of feminine. If you add tamarbuta in, like Muslim, right? Muslim is a Muslim man, right? And when you add a ta at the end, muslimatun, muslimatun, then it's become feminine. Okay. So say with me. It's almost the same. Muslimatun,
Muslimatun.
muslimatin,
Muslimatun,
Muslimatan.
muslimatin,
Muslimatan, Muslimatin.
muslimatun,
Muslimatin.
muslimatan, muslimatin. Okay. Muslimatun, muslimatan, muslimatin.
Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin.
Okay. Then muslimatani,
Muslimatani,
muslimataini,
Muslimataini,
muslimataini.
Muslimataini.
So see, singular and dual is the same, right? Just you had extra tha over here. There was no tha over there, but there is an extra tha over here, and it's the same. Ani ending, aini ending, aini ending. So muslimatun, muslimatan, muslimatin, muslimatani, muslimataini, muslimataini. This plural, the plural is a little bit different. Okay, the plural is muslimatun. Okay. This one is this C, Muslimatun, right? No mad over here. But this one, Muslimatun. Got it? So Muslimatun is singular Rafa and Muslimatun is plural Rafa for feminine. Got it? So Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin.
Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin.
Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini.
Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini.
Muslimatun.
Muslimatun.
Not matun, Muslimatun. You have a stress over here.
Okay, sorry.
Muslimatun.
Muslimatun.
Muslimatin.
Muslimatin.
And Muslimatin. There is no Muslimatan. Okay? There is no Muslimatan. There is Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So stay with me. Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin.
Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin.
Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini.
Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini.
And Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin.
Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin.
Can any one of you say the whole chart, the masculine and feminine all together, Muslim chart in a short?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaine. Muslimuna, Muslimine, Muslimine. And feminine one, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini. Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin.
Anyone else want to try? This is very important, my brother and sister. I cannot explain how much valuable it is, how much important it is. Inshallah, within like next 2 days, you're gonna realize how much important it is, inshallah. But now have to trust me and memorize this chart. Okay, anyone else wanna say? We have to conclude our session, inshallah. Anyone else wanna say?
I'll try.
Okay, go ahead.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, Muslimun, Muslimina, Muslimina.
Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina.
Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. And then for feminine, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin, Muslimatu, Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini, Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin.
Okay, perfect. Now I will give just one word to you and I will conjugate from the first to the last and just listen to me and then we'll conclude our session, inshallah. I will use the word munafiq, okay? So the munafiq would be munafikun, munafikan, munafikin. Dual would be munafikani, munafikaini, munafikaini. Munafikuna, munafikina, munafikina. Feminine, munafikatun, munafikatan, munafikatin. Munafikatani, munafikataini, munafikataini. Then plural would be munafikatun, munafikatin, munafikatin. You got it, right? Inshallah, we'll practice tomorrow even more. And please, in your book, this chart is very beautifully over there. You can take a picture of this and take it in your mobile phone and memorize this chart. And you try with different word. I will put some word for you in the group. So try to use the chart and try to use the word and try to fit them in this chart. Okay? Inshallah.
Okay.
ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. Any question?
Is the book found online or is it you have to purchase it?
No, I give the link to the book.
Oh, is that on the group chat?
Yes, the info, the resource. There is the resource, and in this resource there is a link for the book, the syllabus, the video, everything is there.
Okay. Jazakallah khair.
Okay. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.